Same for the Washington Wizards, who for the third straight year brought up the rear in the Southeast Division last year in John Wall's rookie season. Remember, they were terrible on the road in particular. Haven't made the playoffs since 2008. But they do have John Wall. That is a bright spot to say the least. We asked Shaq and his thoughts on the young guard.
You know, there's really two types of point guards. There's the Steve Nash, get everybody involved point guard, or there's a point guard that does everything himself. Now, if he decides to score more than get everybody involved, then it'll probably take him a while to, win the championship. But as far as his playing ability, phenomenal.
What does he need to be?
I think he needs to mix it up. He has some athletes on the team. I think with an upcoming big man like JaVale McGee, give him a couple of touches, draw and kick, see what your shooters are doing, and then if that doesn't work, then since he's the man, he should probably take over the game then.
John Wall, loads of talent, obviously. What impressed you about him in his rookie season, and where can he improve?
Well, first of all, he's going to have huge improvement from his rookie year, but you're looking at a 16-8 guy last year. He has a different speed that not every point guard has in the league. I look at him like a Derrick Rose, early Derrick Rose. He's got a secondary speed. If you watch this kid play in the secondary break, he can flat out get to the rim. He's so athletic, he can contort his body. And he's a dominant scorer. He averaged 8 assists a game last year. He's got to work on that a little bit more. His shot selection, you're talking about a 29% three-point shooter, so you can always work on your outside shot. But as a floor general, he's going to be the future of the NBA.
Remember, Washington made the deal with Orlando that sent Gilbert Arenas to the Magic. In return, Rashard Lewis and his enormous contract come to Washington. There's been some talk about perhaps Lewis being an amnesty candidate. The Wizards have indicated that's not going to be the case, and they think perhaps he could be healthy enough to really help them this year.
Well, not only that, you have to look at it as a business side. If you amnesty Rashard Lewis, who are you going to bring in that's going to make you a playoff team? I don't see it on this roster that you can bring in anyone using that money that all of a sudden this is going to be a playoff team next year. So I think you keep him around and you take him off the books in 2 years from now. He can still play.
Some interesting parts on this Wizards roster as you look at a projected starting lineup for them. We're pretty sure on Wall at the 1. We feel pretty confident about that. McGee as well. Remember, Jordan Crawford came in the Heinrich deal from Atlanta and opened some eyes with his offensive production for the Wizards.